Okay, so 7a. I've got an exponential equation here with e to the 4x minus 8, e to the 2x minus 9 is 0. And just for the sake of convenience, I'm going to let y equal e to the x, meaning that y squared would be e to the x squared, which is the same as e to the 2x. Therefore y to the power of 4 will be e to the 2x squared, which would be e to the 4x. So I'm substituting those things, I'm getting a quartic, so y to the 4 minus 8y squared minus 9 is 0, and I'm going to factorise it. So I'll have to have y squared here to make the y to the 4, and then I want minus 9, so I'm going to factorise it as minus 9 plus 1. Check my brackets out, so minus 9y squared plus 1y squared, yep, that is minus 8a squared. So then I've got y squared is equal to 9, so e to the 2x equals 9. If I work from there, I've got 2x equals the ln of 9, and therefore x must be a half ln 9 in exact form. That can be also written as ln 9 to the power of a half, using the reverse of the slide rule, which is ln 3. Looking at the other one, I've got y squared is minus 1. That's not a feasible solution, because y squared would be e to the 2x is minus 1. Of course that means that I've got 2x equals the ln of a negative number, which is impossible. So I've only got one valid solution, which is x equals ln 3. So question 7b, I've got e to the x plus 5, e to the minus x minus 6 is 0. I'm going to let y equal e to the x. I notice I've got a y there, and I've got an e to the minus x there. Now e to the minus x is the same as 1 over e to the x. In other words, 1 over y. So when I substitute in, I'll have e to the x, which is now y, plus 5 lots of 1 over y, minus 6 is 0. I don't like that denominator. I'm going to get rid of my denominator by multiplying everything through by y. Giving me a quadratic, y squared plus 5 minus 6y is 0. So I'm now going to factorise that. So 2 brackets, got minus 5 and y minus 1. Check it, make sure it works. So y equals 5, so that's e to the x equals 5. In other words, if e to the x equals 5, x equals ln 5. And my other solution is y equals 1. So e to the x equals 1. What power has working for that one? X must be 0, because e to the 0 is 1. So I've got my two solutions, x is ln 5 and x is 0. So I'm looking at 7 part C. I've got ln of brackets x minus 2 squared is 4. So I know that that power can be brought down in front, so I've got 2 ln of x minus 2 equals 4, or dividing by 2, I've got ln of x minus 2 equals 2. Therefore I know that e squared must be x minus 2. So how am I going to get x? I'm just going to rearrange that. E equals e squared plus 2.